Stop trying to tell me get out of the army when you're on year 18. You're so close to retirement, but I can make more money outside the army. Why you ain't get out? Why you ain't leave? Why you still here? But you telling me get out. Why I gotta go? I like it here. I'm vibing. I'm making money. I'm in school. I ain't got to worry about no rent, no mortgage, no car note, no nothing. I wake up every morning, I go to work, I come home, I turn up, I go. I'm living my best life. Why should I leave? Because you did. You got a degree. You finished it out. Explain, please. I'm listening. Stop trying to tell me.
Well, I'm going to try to keep it together. But, so I just want to make this TikTok because I was just on live this morning, and of course we all know Russia invaded Ukraine. But in this TikTok, like, of course, you know, okay, I'm in uniform, everybody knows what's going on, so of course everybody coming in with the Ukraine, Russia, and all of that, you know, comments or whatever, asking questions, and I'm just like, I'm not here for that, I'm not addressing any of that. But then, like, it's just like, I really hate it how people are so insensitive, especially like, and it's like, it's the civilians, but they're so insensitive to like what military people really go through. This is my first term, and like, it's like, y'all, like, what makes me so mad is like, y'all are so insensitive. Y'all want to talk about, oh, this is what you signed up for, this is what you, nobody goes into the military wanting to go to war, thinking they're going to go to war. I'm financed, for crying out loud. Nobody thinks this is going to happen. But like, civilians, y'all get to go home, y'all get to go to y'all families, y'all go to work, y'all know what y'all life is going to be. My life is so unpredictable. I could be deployed within the next few days. Like, I really just, like, I didn't come into the army for this, and it's just, it really, like, it kind of, it hurts me, like, and I don't really like to let stuff affect me, but this is affecting me because this is my life. But if anything, I really just want people to be like, be more sensitive to the situation, because this is my life we're talking about. Like, there's potential that, like, honestly, like, there's potential that anybody going over there can't come back, won't come back. So it's just, I just really, honestly, I don't even know why I'm making this, but it's just like, people talking about the situation, like, please just keep in mind, these are real people that have families, people that have children, and y'all making jokes about it, and y'all this and y'all all of that, and these trolls. I'm like, these are real people, real life situations. Like, please just be sensitive to stuff, because, like, I'm not gonna lie to any of you, I'm scared as hell right now. I'm just,
All praise to YAHAWAH.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Rukwapadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and shalom to my Akim Wakwatim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Shalom to the speckled brother that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharala. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. And you know, today's lesson we're talking about this whole military women, I guess. Also military in general, simply because there are a lot of people that do kind of think this way, in the sense of they think that military is not about, you know, the dangers of actually putting your life on the line for a cause, for not necessarily, I don't even want to say, because when you say you're putting your life on the line for a cause, that makes it sound noble, where it's supposed to be noble. But when you're fighting, the cause that you're fighting for is Esau's evil, wicked cause, and there's no nobility, there's no righteousness in that. All right, like, it's really just, and Slocket, I even remember seeing, because I'm pretty sure I did a video on it a long ass time ago, where this one former army vet literally said that he was assigned, or he was in the military and whatnot, and he says that he cannot in good conscience continue to serve the military, because what they are doing is just wrong. Like he saw everything, he saw the truth, he saw a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm pretty sure it was an Edomite too. That's even crazier. Where he was like that shit is like, I do not fuck with that. I do not believe in that, and this is just wrong. And yet you have, and that's the crazy thing, is that there were so many people that were speaking out against him. How are you gonna say that to someone that was actively like there? It genuinely doesn't make any sense to me. All right, Slocky, but like, anyway, the thing about this is like, you have these people, primarily Eve, that take this military route as a way of financial security. All right, which I guess technically, yeah, sure, but then afterwards, like that's it. Like there's nothing really else to do with that, to go on with that. Like it's really just, well, that's it now. All right, so actually let's get some of these things to kind of go into this. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down to Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Egypt in this context is the house of bondage, or Slakia, hiccups, what's it called? Babylon, all right, America. So basically, you have these people, Eve and whatnot, who are who have such high faith, thinking that, oh, Esau is so morally upright. He's a good guy. He's all these other countries are the bad guys and whatnot. All right, when actually, a lot of times, especially now more so than ever, with the information that we have, and honestly, the internet kind of being playing a major role. The internet also playing a major role in information. Basically what happens is that people are able to see that, okay, well, I see that the our government is not putting all that information out. It's not the full context of things, where we might think that they are on the good, they're doing the right thing, they're on the good side, this and the third, but in actuality, they're not. It's wrong. It's unfair. It's wicked. It's unrighteous. All right, where they are abusing their power. All right, where that is a very big thing, to not have the full context of why are they deployed in certain areas, why are they doing this, why are they doing that and whatnot, and then the people that are actually there in these other countries that's not America, they know what's going on, they see what's going on, but you in America, all you have to hear is, because that was a big thing in propaganda in I think during World War II, that was it, during World War II, where people were hearing a lot of stuff, Slocky, where people were told a lot of stuff. I think, wasn't it about the Japanese or something, where they were put in concentration camps and stuff like that? But then even then, it wasn't just the Japanese. I think it was also like Chinese and stuff like that, or whoever looked like Japanese in the whole racist stereotype assumption and stuff like that, where even, because I remember hearing that thing where basically you basically get the point where that you have this whole propaganda thing where they were hearing that type of stuff, and rather than actually understanding and getting both sides, because when it comes to stuff, you actually, when it comes to judging, like who's on the right, who's in the right, who's in the wrong, you actually do have to get both sides. Even with someone that like say for example, like say a friend of yours, a man, okay, he is accused of raping, but you think, oh yeah, my friend would never do that, or that's what you think, but then you actually get both sides rather than just making the assumption. All right, then you would see that, okay, what, my friend is lying. He's that sounds weird, or he's or your friend is trying to say, oh, my friend, he knows me. I was with him. I was with him. I was at his house, trying to make you lie for him and stuff like that. But like, wait, no, that's not true and stuff like that. Like, I don't remember that. And then that's where you can see, okay, well, your friend is actually a liar and whatnot. Your friend is actually a liar. Your friend did this. Your friend did that. Whatever. Your friend is actually a bad person, or vice versa, where okay, well, this woman is trying to, or your friend was in fact with you. Your friend did not. The man did not do that. The woman is lying, doing this and the third. You literally bring out proof. Oh, look, my friend and I, we were watching movies is at yesterday night at 7:00 p.m. so that he could have never happened, and you actually show whatever evidence to prove it and stuff like that. That's basically all the that's the thing about it, where you can't just take the side of someone, which our people, the Babylonians, they just take Esau's side, where Esau says, oh, Iran is doing X, Y, and Z. They're bad people. We need to kill them and whatnot and stuff like that. You guys need to support us. Keep on doing this, this, then the third, and whatever. Where you don't actually get the other side. But now we have in the internet, people are announcing stuff in Palestine, stuff like that. Oh, in Palestine, they're kicking people out of their houses. They're or all these different things that's going on. All right, Slakia, she probably shouldn't have said that, but you get the point. Okay, now with this, Slakia, I kind of got off track with this. They actually have to do a lot of the in-person confrontations, where they actually have to go up and kill people, shoot, doing all these different things. Where like this is where there could be people that say, like, I'm not just gonna let you do this to me. I'm going to fight back, and I'm going to shoot back at you. All right, where you do not want to be a part of it. You don't want to be a targeted. All right, like this is some very dangerous things. All right, where again, she is right to be afraid, even though she's not afraid. I don't even know if she actually fully came to that realization. All right, but they just think that this is like what a security job, where you don't actually have to partake in anything. You let someone else do it. Well, no, that's not what being in the military is about. When you're in the military, you actually do. You should expect to be going over to go and actually fight and put your life on the line, because that's what the military is literally for. All right, it's not for just giving you free room and board and what's it called, money, paying you just to be lazy or whatever. All right. Now, John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there was no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And this is the thing where they have gotten so used to making Esau their parabolic, metaphoric, spiritual father. All right, where they trust in him for everything, when even then Esau plans to have them die. All right, Revelation chapter 16 verse 14, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of Yahweh Almighty. And Slakia, I kind of want to, let me see if I can find it. There was this one video where this Jake had spoke on, I'm trying to remember, trying to get people out the military, or something about the military, where yes, here it is. Great. Call him MANASHAH.
Good afternoon. This message today is for all the brothers and sisters that are in the military. I understand your struggle and your pain, but there's a reason behind it, okay? The reason behind what's going on to the brothers and sisters in the military with the whole shaving ordeal is because you're in a place where you're not supposed to be, or it's coming to a time you're not going to want to be. Y'all see what's at hand. And if you don't know what's at hand, then why are you in the military? But something far more greater than you is coming. And you do not want to make war with who's coming. And God is strategically trying to get you out of the way. So you do not have to face the great and mighty person that is coming. You must understand that on this earth, if your heart is in the right place, you would know that Jesus Christ is to return to earth and make war with mankind for their sins. If this is in your heart, you're on the right path. If not, you're blind. Who do you think mankind will use to go to war against Jesus Christ of Nazareth? His military. God is trying to get you out of the military, so you do not go to war with his son, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You need to pay attention. And this message can go further than that. If you are not a part of this whole shaving thing and it bothers you, you need to get out of the military as soon as possible according to the Bible. Because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to go to war with the Son of the living God. If you read the Word of God, you would know that armies came against Israel and something tragic happened to them. And if you are a part of this, it's not really funny, but I'm just, I'm throwing a little humor. If you are a part of this, you're in direct violation of the living God. I speak for God. All right? And I'm trying to enlighten you. Ringing the bell. Gling, 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 gling. Get out of the military while you can, before it's too late.
So yeah, over here you have this dude. So over here you have this dude who's warning them, saying, this is a thing where a lot of the military, or the jakes that are getting kicked out, I think that's what the implications are. Like, they are actually being protected by YAHAWAH and His. Now, I don't know, because I never heard, I didn't hear about any people getting kicked out of the military and stuff like that. It could be something that's new, or this month or something like that, but I didn't hear about it or anything like that. But that's basically, it seems like that's the case off the context clues of how he's speaking right now. So that's why that's the conclusion I'm coming to. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me. But aside from that, this is the thing where the Lord is kind of kicking or getting our people out of the military so that he can protect them. Like, that's literally protecting them. All right, that's the Lord literally protecting them. So yeah, like because when it's time, the Lord's going to send a lot of people to die. There are a lot of people are going to be sent to die, and the Lord's basically sparing you, even though it might seem like take for example these two Eves that are literally there simply for the money. All right, or there may be a lot of Jakes that are just in there, or Eves that are in there for the money, but the Lord is sparing them by getting them out of there, because the Lord is very soon going to implement that the World War III and whatnot. Okay, and many more things. And while immediately might seem like a bad thing or up and coming hardships, you don't know what the Lord has planned and how the Lord is basically sparing you from worse persecution. All right, so let's get this second. No, that's not it. But Second Ezra chapter. Oh yeah. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. No, let me start out at verse 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. All right. So basically, the Lord, what the Lord has in mind is, the wars to pop off, and when the wars pop off, He wants a lot of the men to be put to death. Okay, which is going to be a very substantial thing. All right, and with a lot of the men dead, there's not going to be any bachelors, I think, for the women, husbands, Slakia, for the women that are already married, and fathers and brothers, what's the other one? Again, potential husbands and stuff like that for the daughters and stuff like that. All right. Basically you get the point where a lot of the men are going to be put to death from the war as well as the famine. All right. So yeah, they're going to be led to death. So hence why it's very important, as this guy said, to trust in Yahawadah rather than, well, he didn't say Yahawadah, but basically he was getting to that, saying trust in the Lord and whatnot. All right. So with that, yeah, this is something to remember. If you are a part of the military, something to take note of, and if not, then oh well, I guess keep on following the military, trust in the military as you always do. With that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Merkwakwadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, above all, and Shalom.